Hi, and welcome to Luderia, where today we're going to end the game. Today I want to get working on mobility. I'm going to the end, or we're trying to aim for the end today at least, trying to get an elytra. Why? Because I want to start branching out as soon as I can, so that we can get some of the bigger farms in place. Faster that we get bigger farms in place, the faster that we can go about designing games and making bigger builds, which is going to be a lot nicer for towns like these, and it's going to make them come together. This doesn't mean that we won't be doing some building today. I feel like this town does need a little more love in this episode, but the first thing I want to do is get everything together to actually go to the end. I feel like we've got a good amount of armor, we've got the tools for it, so why not do it? One thing that I do need to look into is how many ender pearls do we have? 7. So we need a bit more ender pearls. We also need a little more blaze rods. First things first, we grab our golden helmet from our backpack. We switch that out for our diamond one. And we go about killing some of the mobs in the Nether. I think 10 blaze rods should be enough. We could also grab these and replace the zombie spawners with these in the experience farm. That'd be useful. Maybe just add these to the farm. But then I don't know how the water's gonna do with them. Okay, that's 10. We can always come back if we need more. Now let's go and grab some endermen. That's step 1 done. Now I want to get everything together for when we get elytras. One of those aspects is get a couple of unbreaking and mending books ready, and then I also need some rockets as backup. So cannon here. I should have plenty of stuff in here. Unbreaking 3. There we go. The rest I don't really care for, just this one. And then I can dump all my levels back in there. And why don't we make 3 of each that we can then combine? These are mending books. We'll put 1 in here just as a backup. Right, and then we change that out for unbreaking. Put that one in here as well. 2 mending and unbreaking books. That's good. I probably should get some levels just so we can enchant them on the road. And then we'll get all of this washed up, because that's how we're gonna get our stuff. Okay, 22 is not bad, but it's also not gonna make us survive the end. So I feel like what I should be doing is going for a little bit of a mining expedition, get some more zinc ore, and wash some more. So I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if I can get everything I have. So I went on a bit of a mining session, as you might notice, and we have a whole lot of zinc. Let me get everything else in the backpack. except for the ores that we want to kind of, you know, crush up. And so we have a whole lot of zinc, which is nice. I'm going to get these crushed as well. And I'm going to process these into gunpowder, as you can see. And while I do that, you guys can watch me build up the roads and finish up the rest of the buildings upstairs. So, we did finish up this build. Well, it's not finished, but it looks a lot cleaner now. All the windows and doors are in place. And the iron farm is running again. I redid the entire system so that we wouldn't have loose items on the belts. So, that's good now. It's working perfectly. It's doing its thing. It's making iron. I had to clear it out. Overall, looking good. And then I also started getting pathways in, which I do like. I like this texture kind of thing. You might have noticed that we did terraform this up a little bit. I'll put a bit of a retaining wall up here. But well, two things. One, I'm out of mud, so we are making new mud. I set up a little system for some new mud. I need to clean up this basement as well. But we have a little system that's making mud for us. And then I also have a couple of stacks. I think if I look in my inventory system or in my storage system, I think gunpowder, I got a couple of stacks. The good thing is that at the beginning of our time on this island, I did go around and planted all of the sugarcane that I had, which now is all grown up. Let's turn all of this into paper, or at least whatever we can into paper, and then whatever we have will turn into rockets. Okay, bow, sword, an arrow, torch. We do need more food, so I am going to grab more food. I'm going to grab a bunch of cobblestone as well, a couple of stacks of that, and then I need my ender pearls. I need my blaze rods. Do this, and eyes of ender. 25 should be good enough, right? Now let's grab some more wheat, because I think it's time that before we do anything more on the town, we go and grab ourselves an elytra. Or a couple of elytra, that is. That's enough food. I have an anvil. I don't have enough. I don't have a lot of levels, but I don't think we'll need a lot of levels. We can always get more. Now, we just need to go in the direction that the pearl goes, which is in the direction of the jungle. Not the best, but oh well. There we go. There we go. All right, let's see. Anything good in here? Probably not, but hey, can't be bad to check, you know? And breaking 3. Oh, I'll take it. Silk touch and breaking. Ooh, never mind. This is good. Oh. There we go. I should have brought a bed. Now that I think about it. I should have brought a bed. Although, no, it's not too bad. It's not too far from here to get back. Okay, let's do this, I guess. Okay, let's do this. Wish me luck. I think this shouldn't take too long, or at least I hope. But yeah. Oh, blocks. Let's grab a bunch of blocks on me as well. Here we go. A dragon fight. Here we go. Or here we come, I should say. Don't look up. Don't look up just yet. Make sure we make a little, like, a little safe space for ourselves. That's Hey, and that's the fight. As always, dragon fights aren't that hard once you actually know how to do them. It's mostly just careful not looking at Enderman. And that's the egg. Okay, now let's find ourselves the end portal. Or the end gateway, I should say. Alright. End gateways, end cities. We could use the map. See if we see anything on the map. Not really. So that would be... So a lot of bridging that I need to do, but I'll be fine, I think. Dude, I hate bridging over the void. End cities, why is it always taking so long? Never mind, end city right there has a boat or not? I don't think this one has a boat. No. I'm not interested in chokers, to be honest. Maybe some of the loot, but that's about it. So I'd rather just look for the ones with a boat. Oh no, it has a boat. Never mind. I was not looking. Okay, we want to be underneath the boat and then pillar up. That way, if they shoot us and we float up, we're gonna get stuck on the boat. Okay. There we go. We loot what we want and we leave what we don't need. And then of course we grab that thing. Even better, since we are prepared, we can do that. What's stasis do? Grab ourselves a bunch of rockets basically. And we take flight. We don't care about any of those. The only thing we really care about is tools and ore. Ready to go. And now this is going to go a lot faster. I do want to get a bunch more elytra so we can make one of those ornithopters, because those don't use rockets, if I remember correctly. So we're going to just fly. We're going to... The only thing that we're doing is ships. I don't really need anything from the end cities, and if I ever need to, we can easily get to the end. I think that 10 elytra and then the one that I'm flying with right now is gonna be enough for a couple of... What are they called? Ornithopters. That should be enough. I think. I hope. So I'm going to find myself a portal to go back home. There we go. There's one of you. There we go. And we're back home. Ready to go. I kind of want to make an ornithopter now. You know what I should do? I should fill one of these with all these loot thingies. Okay, and then all of this stuff. Honestly, the enchanted books as well. Okay, let's figure out how to make an ornithopter, which all good, but I need to make these, which is wool, and an elytra piece, which is... Okay, how many do I need? I get 2 for each piece, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, and I need 4. I need 4 pieces. So let's start with 1. 4, that's enough. That's more than enough, actually. The rest of the elytra can go in there. We don't really need them. Cogs, slabs. Okay, I think I got that right. Ornithopter! Yay! Okay, let's see how this works. If I remember, or if I remember from reading, if I remember correctly, this thing shouldn't need rockets. So I should be able to fly and then kind of boost myself using spacebar. Yay! I'm gonna put mending and stuff on it, and breaking, which I have here. And then I'm kind of curious what other enchantments I can put on here. That there is a couple. Okay, this is... So the thing with the rockets is you have propulsion. With this, you don't. You kind of have to boost yourself off the ground. I like that it doesn't use any rockets. So we are going to be using this over the elytra. So the elytra can go in there. Let me look up what kind of enchantments go on here, because while we're working on it, we might as well make it so that it's entirely enchanted, or it's optimized. Give me a second. I didn't really find any more information about the Ornithopter or what enchantments I could put on it, but as you can see, I did finish up the pathways, and I started decorating them, adding some foliage and some trees. We have the road completed, or at least the pathways are completed. I've also done some decoration along the side, but we've got some hedges in place. I put up some trees. These are the standard Minecraft trees. I'm not those are not gonna be here for long. These are just like placeholder trees, so I can kind of get a feel of where I want actual trees. But once we get the next few buildings in place, we'll put up some custom ones. And I have been preparing for something. Most of all, I want to open up the map a bit more. You can see I've been doing some discovering, some loops here and there, but I want to just kind of open it up, maybe scout some locations for our bigger cities. Would be great to kind of revolve around either this ocean over here or even go down here. We can connect up some rivers if you wanted to. Stuff like this bay looks really good. I need to go and have a great look at it and see if it has potential. Same with this one over here. It looks interesting since we can put like a harbor in this bay over here and put the city alongside. But I need to discover the world. I see that we have a mushroom biome, which might be nice. So what I need to do is just go around. Now that we have the Ornithopter, I'm going to keep forgetting how to spell that. But yeah, since we have this, we can do a lot of fun things. We can do some good exploration this way, but it does use experience. So I have refitted our XP farm that we built in the last episode to do two things. One, it's making blocks of experience. That way we can just store these in the backpack and then use them to repair our stuff if we need to. I'm also planning to change out the zombie spawners in here for blaze spawners. So I might do that on a live stream one day. So if you want to see stuff like that, all the behind the scenes stuff basically, follow me on Twitch or just jump into a live stream when I'm live on this channel and you'll see some of the behind the scenes, some of the ideas, some of the troubleshooting that we do inside of our create worlds. That being said, I feel like I'm just gonna hop on one of these live streams. I'm gonna fly around the world, maybe discover some new places, but most of all I want a quiver. And I think quivers are only found in chest loot, dungeon chest, and then Woodland Mansion chest. And then crafting, but you can't really craft the quiver itself. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and look for one, discover the world a bit, explore, and I'll be right back to build some more buildings. Update time. I just did a stream where we discovered a lot of the map, or uncovered a lot of the map I should say, and we made some potential locations. Let me enable one. We made some potential locations for cities on the map. I would say build locations because I like the terrain or the environment that they were in. That's one update that we have, right? Then the other update that we have is I changed out I changed out the zombie spawners in here for blaze spawners. So we got the two blaze spawners that we had in the Nether fortress. We got and picked those up, and then we're getting blaze rods now, which is nice. And then I have one more update, one more smaller update, nothing too special, but I sped up the gravel production over here by changing out the millstones with crushing wheels, which is now crushing stuff by the stack instead of doing one by one. Yeah, we're going a bit quicker on that one as well. Some optimization, I would say. Right now, I want to start on building this house over here, which is going to be one of the bigger ones that we have in the area. I want to make it look some sort of manor-like structure. So give me some time to figure something out, and then we'll get back in here. We have a building. I've done the area a little bit as well. Got some beehives in because I want to start working on like a honeycomb situation. So we got 4 bees going. The house itself looking quite nifty. I wanted to make it look a little more on the, how do I say this, upper class kind of building while still maintaining the style of the area. So we got a little bit of brick in there, making it look a bit sturdier. The front porch is still empty. I want to get some more decorations in, but I have a simple interior on the lower floor, upper floor. I don't know what I want to do with the upper floor. Let me know what I can do with the upper floor, or if we just decorate it and give it like 2 bedrooms maybe. We have a building around our steam engine, or should I say around half of our steam engine, which kind of looks like a diesel generator at the back of the building, which was the plan. I do need to get a block in there, which was the plan originally. So that came out pretty nice. And I think with the whole end fight thing, that we're at a point where I can call this episode. I do want to get like some more decorations on this side of the road. We have a whole lot going on over here. We got some beautiful sight lines in as well. But yeah, this is kind of bare. I need something over here. I'll think about it. But with that, I hope you've enjoyed this episode just enough to like and subscribe the video. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!